Hello, you're welcome to our channel. If this is the first time of joining us, you're welcome. Today we're going to be learning how to make this lovely top a corset with a Basque effect. Yeah, so make sure you watch to the end, like, share, and turn off your notification bell so that you get notified each time we're gone ahead to draft out my pattern. So all we just need to do is to alter this like a full block pattern. The only difference is that there's no dart by the side, no side dart. So let's just get right into it. So I took out the length. Here is the length of my top, 25. That's normal standard top, 25. Use your measurement, you know yours, 25. Then my chest line, my waistline, my hip line, then my shoulder to my nipple point, my underbust measurement, and that is it. And shaping of the your body. This is my bust, my waist, and my hip measurements, and I've connected them all. So that's just it. So let's get into it. From here, from the waistline, I'm coming down by 3. Please pay attention. Why I came in by 3? I don't like that. It is the lower region of your hip, your waist actually. That's where mine is. I don't want my top. It's kind of like a crop top. You know what Basque is. It's not going to go up to the high rise of your hip length, which is where the top normally sits. But this one, that's where I want it. So please determine where you want yours. That's where I want mine to sit. For a normal standard Basque effect, it's advisable you go down by 4. Go down by 4. But I'm not comfortable to wear my top on 4 because I want to be able to use it to do most of the things if I want to wear any other thing, because that means I'm always have to wear high waist or something. So because of that, I'm going to come down by 6. So you can do 4. 4 will be good especially if you're on a smaller size. You want it to sit right on top of your lower waist region. I want it a little bit down. So please take note of that. So since I've done that, I've decided where the length is. I said for just normal standard you do 4. I'm going to come in by 2. This is where the 2 is supposed to be, not the. So it's very important to know your measurement. You take your measurement for it. So I came in by 2. Now what I'm going to do with a free hand, I'm going to connect this to this. What you do first of all, you make a dot effect. Then when you're satisfied with what you got, then you shade it out. You see now it's not that curvy. If for example I used 1.5 here or so you can use for if you're using 4, you can come down by 1.5 by the side. Like I said, I came down by 3. I have my reasons which I've explained. That's where I want mine to sit. But yours, you can just do 1.5, then 2 here, then you just connect. That's if you're going down by 4. So, and I'm also on I'm quite tall, so measurement matters when you do anything to do. So here, I'm going to blend out here. I don't want it sitting straight because it will give me a four corner effect. I want it to have like a kind of a curvy shape. So the same method, just connect dot 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 until you have that curvy effect. You can see it when you have it. This my blender will not do justice to it, but let's try. Okay. All right. That being said, I hope you can see the shoulder. So we're going to divide the shoulder into two. We're dividing the shoulder measurement into two, and we'll connect. Let's keep that in mind. Then here I'm coming up by 2. It depends on how revealing you want your chest line to be. Okay, me, I'm going up by 2. If you want it more revealing, you can come down by, you can do 1.5 or 1. It's your choice what you want, but for this, me, I went up by 2. So I'm going to connect it. This is now my new chest line. This is now my new chest line. So here, I'm coming in on the waistline of that's the length of our new arrived length of my top. I'm coming in by 1 inch, and here I'm going to come in by my nipple to nipple point. That's bust pan measurement, which is 4.02. That is mine. Please measure yours, whatever it is, divide by 2. That's what you get here. So I need a straight ruler for this. So I'm going to connect it to this, like so. Like so. So on my waistline, I'm going to take my waist dart. I'm going to take 0.5. So I've connected that. Then I will come to my underbust. I'm going to measure what I have left. I'm going to divide it by 2, just using my tape measurement. Makes it easier. So I'm going to impute it here. I'm going to impute it here. So what I'll do is I'm going to connect it to this point, to this new chest line point on the armhole region. So I'm going to connect the dots to the edge of this place. I'm trying to place my ruler in a way that it will work. It it will give me the effect I want. So basically it's not, this is not working out, it's not going to be good. So what I will do is I will do it on the waistline. Sorry, let's see if it will come. It's still the same thing. It's the same. So let's try to connect this. This is where you need a good ruler. Please, you need a good ruler for this. This ruler is not. But I'm going to do a dot in case it didn't give me what I want, so that I can. Yeah, it did. It did. It's just you need a good ruler. A little bit away from the main angle, but it's workable. Just blend off. I actually missed the line a little, but let's see if I can correct it. Working with the right tools is always very important. So we probably will not hit this point, because that means we're not getting a straight angle. So just work your way around it. If you're able to hit it, good. It's just my ruler was not giving me that. So what you do here is you do your 0.5, 0.5. I was working with pencil now, it would have been easy for me. I will clean off any error. But since I'm not using pencil, please bear with me. So if you've not tried this before, use a pencil. When there is an error, you can easily clean and start all over again, so you get the right. So this is what we have. This is what we have. We're going to now that we've done this, we're going to connect this to this. So here we sort of like come and blend off like so, like giving it, because we don't want it for corner. So you give it a little blend, like you're making a curve to this place. But if you want it to be four corner like that, you can leave it. So we're just giving it a little bit of a curve at the edge of it, just like you're connecting your neckline. You know how to do it. It came off like maybe 0.2, yeah, 0.3 thereabouts. So this is it. So what I will do now, when I measured this cloth, my dart was not I didn't include my dart. So now we have about like 2-inch darts that we've taken. So I'm going to replace them. I'm replacing it 2 inch. That's the amount of that we took out. So the general that we took out here is measure your dart and place it back. So this is what we have now. I hope it makes sense. Ignore the look. So I'm going to impute my seam allowance between 0.5 0.5 0.5. Please make sure you use your measurement if you want to achieve the best result. Map out what you want, where you want your Basque to sit in your body. Please, it's very important. I'm using a demi jean for this. The fabric I'm using, that's a jeans fabric. That's what I'm using for mine. So you see why I want it. I don't want it to be like croppy top. I want it at least to sit, for the side to sit at least on the top of my lower hip. Then for the, now I'm putting in 1 inch that intake, and it's going to have, the back is going to have a zipper. I don't want to use a loop. I find it difficult to struggle with wearing my loop if I'm going out. So those dress I had it. I don't enjoy wearing them because there's no one to, the struggle is real. Just have to struggle to tie it. So because of that, I don't fancy it. Except if it's on a very big occasion, then good. So it's something I will want to wear out anytime, you know. So that's why I'm using zip. Do what works for you. Loop will be better, it will give you more fit, you know, even if it will help, it will give you more fit, snatch your body if you like snatching. Yeah, I like being comfortable in whatever I'm wearing. So I'm adding my sewing allowance to it. I'm going to do seam for this. So I've added my allowances, 0.5 here, 0.5 here. I replaced the dart I took, then I added 1 inch seam allowance, and underneath it I added my 0.5 as well. So it's time to cut out for the front. We'll cut out, then show you what it's like. So before we cut out, these are all my allowances included, which I've said, you can see them. So you label 1, center front 1, 2, 3. Okay, you put your this thing. So this is it. So I said from the waistline, me, I went down by 6 for my own side desire that I want, for the shape I want for my own. I came in by 2 from the side. So, and I said standard for Basque is from your waist you go down by 4. Okay, then for the side you can do 1.5 or 2, but my side I went down by 3 because I wanted to sit on my lower waist. That's where I want the sides to sit, then the down to go down a little bit, because I'm not too comfortable wearing a crop top. So please do what works for you. If you follow what I said, you're going to achieve the best result. If you go down by 4, then by the side, if you want it croppy, 1.5, then you connect. You see the way I connected, you use your curve ruler. If you don't have a curve ruler, what you do, the best way to do it, let me show that to you. This is the waistline for tutorial purpose. You come down by 4. I said that's standard for Basque, but you know that body shapes are different and people's height are different. So I'm a bit tall, so 1.5. So assuming this is what we get, you come in here by 2. You connect like so. Then you connect. I said if you don't have a curve ruler, what you do is this. You connect these dots like so. When you're done connecting the dots, then you can curve it out. It will give you the best shape. I hope those of us, it will give you the big shape. This is the shape you will get if you're doing this one, but because of my size and my height, I'm doing this and how I want it to be on my body. So that being said, we went up from the chest line to 2 inch, and I said depending on if you want your chest revealing more, determine how you want it, but I went up by 2 inch. Then we divided our shoulder measurement by 2. What I have was what I imputed here, then I connected it to this point. I came in here with my nipple pan measurement, which is 4.2. I came in by 4.2 and I imputed whatever you get. Divide your nipple pan into 2. Whatever you get, you impute it there. You connect it. You connect your shoulder to meet it. Even if it did not meet entirely, just connect the shoulder to where you want your shoulder length to be. Then I took out 1 inch from the dart, and I came in from this point 1.5. 1 inch, connected it to with a straight ruler. I need a very good straight ruler for this work. To this here, I kind of struggled with it a little because I don't have my rulers were not long and the other ruler was not sitting well. So just find a way around it, you will achieve the best result. So the point is this: if you're doing this one, you came in by 1 inch here. The remaining 1 inch might hit this point. So whatever you do, you just try to connect the line. It does not really have to have like a aligning, like a measurement kind of. All you just need to do is hit from here. Make sure it hits here. You connect. Some backs, when you see the connection, you see that they are all centered in the middle. So please, thank you. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to my channel. If you just visited our channel the first time, you're welcome as well. If you just visited our channel, you're welcome. Please do make sure to like and drop a comment, share, and let us know if this video was really helpful. So now let's cut out. Yours might not be like this. Reason I said that, I know why I said that. If your nipple to nipple is maybe like 3.5 or so, you won't have this effect. So just follow it, you will get the result, the best results. If the video is confusing, you can watch it over and over again, and you will get it. So this is what we have. This is what we have. This is the front. This is the side. So for the back, we just have a little alteration to make for the back. First, the side, the side I went down from my waistline by 3. That same I'm going to repeat here. So I'm going to come down by 3 here. Now connect. So this line is if you don't know how to draft a basic bodice half scale, I have half scale basic bodice blog on my channel, not a full scale, half scale. So if you watch it very well, you will understand what this is. This is to contour the back, to help you eliminate that bulge you get when you do your zipper. So that's it. Now I'm going to divide. We divided the front shoulder by 2 and repeat whatever it is you have there. So I'm repeating it here. This is my chest line. From the chest line of the front, we went up by 2, and I'm repeating that same process here. I'm repeating that same process here. So I'm going to connect this to this. Are we getting it? So here I want to take my dart. Watch what I'm doing. I'm starting my dart from this line inside, not this one. Please take notes. 0.2. So I'm going to impute 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So this is what we have here. I'm going to put 0.2 here. Reason is this place, whatever I have here actually, okay, we're correct. So the dart we took is just 1 inch. We're going to replace the dart we took. Now we're going to put our allowance. The back is just straightforward though. I used 1 inch for the back, for the front, sorry. I'm replacing that 1 inch here. So now, like we did before for the front, you just give it like a little kind of curve. Nothing too serious. Just blend it. So you don't have that straight effect. That's just it. So now I said I'm using a zip for my own. So I'm putting my zipper allowance. Please watch where I'm taking the allowance from the inner line, not the outer line. So we just add our 0.5. Yeah, just go ahead. I'll just go ahead and add my allowance and cut out. So I've gone ahead to add all my allowance, then we just cut out. All right, this is it. Let's cut out. Almost same way we did the front. This is it. So you can see I added my zipper allowance for the back because I wanted zip for mine. If you want loop, all you do is you don't need this. So if you want loop, you don't even need to contour this place that I contoured in the basic pattern before I started. So all you just do is you -2 from your major line, back line, you -2. You can do more than 2. So in case you've not done loop before, let me just show you. You minus your 2 like so from the major line, like so, and you connect. You just cut it out. So if you cut it out, this, let me assume we're folding to give you the illusion of what I'm trying to say. So if that is it, this place is gone out of it. So this is what you have. If you're not using that, if you're using loop, then after sewing you put your loop holes here, somewhere here, 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 and here. So that's if you're not I'll make out time. I'll make a tutorial on this, but for now, I'm using a zipper. I'm not a fan of loop. Okay, let's cut out the fabric. Make sure you place your fabric on fold. You can use different fabric for this project, but I want this. This is what I want for mine. You can use any fabric of your choice. You can use Ankara, you can use crepe, but this is just what I want for mine. So please. So we're done cutting out. This is what you have. Remember to cut your fabric on fold. Okay, this is the front panel and this is the back. So thank you for, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, and make sure to like our video, share, and drop a comment. It's a way to encourage us. And subscribe, hit on the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified each time we upload new videos. Okay, we're going to sew. We have a video coming up on how this top was stitched, so please do watch it on our channel. Thank you.